Hey guys, Tammy here, and in today's challenge, I'm going to be teaching you the worm. This does build upon the baby worm, so if you did miss that particular challenge, please go back and watch that one first, as we're going to be building on what we did there. I do actually have two versions for you today. I've got the standard one, and then I've got one a bit more advanced for those that have a little bit more back flexibility. Okay, so let's have a look at the standard version first of all. Okay, I highly recommend wearing heels in this particular trick, or some sort of footwear to help protect your toes a little bit. Boots are good. If you've got open toe heels, just make sure that your toes aren't sitting over the edge of the heel, because that will really hurt. All right, so we're going to start in a cobra position. Okay, so from here, we're going to start to roll down along our midline. So from your cobra, we're going to lower down slowly, with the head being the last step. So like you're trying to slowly arch down. Okay, once you have your chest on the ground, you've got your hands beside you, then we are going to join in with the bottom half of the body. And what happens there is we kick our legs or our feet to our bum, and both of them are then going to shoot up to the ceiling. So in the baby worm, we had one leg shooting up as the other one slid. In this version, you have both legs shooting up. Okay? It's really hard to do without the top half of the body, but you can just start to do a little bit of practice if you like. So from here, we can go kick, straighten, and down. So you won't get very much height here, but there's a few things that this can help you get a hold of. So we kick, you want to squeeze your bum, engage your quads, so that as you come down, we're not letting the knees hit first. We want our toes to hit before the knees do, okay? When we do the full version, you'll have a little bit of extra height, so it won't be so close, but it's just good to start to get that engagement through your glutes and your quads. So again, just the bottom half, nice and slow. Kick the heels to your bum, squeeze your bum, shoot the feet up and away, squeeze your quads so that the knees stay off the ground as your toes hit the floor. I'm really pointing my toes here. You might be tempted when you first start to tuck the toes under, which if you are barefoot is probably a better option. You just have to be a little bit careful that you don't jam your toes into the ground. Okay, so once you've got that, we're going to start to add in the leverage through the top half of the body. So you really want to think of your body as a bit of a rocking horse. So you're starting up in your cobra. As that comes down, you're already starting to squeeze your bum to get your hips up. And that's what's going to give you the height as you come back down, okay? So you really want that sort of rocking horse motion, okay? So from the top half of the body, I'm starting in the cobra. As I lower down, I'm already starting to kick my heels into my bum, and notice how my knees come off the ground. Ready? So I'm squeezing my bum, and I'm really trying to get my heels in as close to my bum as possible. So just that again. Ready? Okay. So from that, that's when we kick our heels to the ceiling, and we're also going to push the ground away with our chest. So what that's going to do, it's going to lift our chest up and get our hips a little bit off the ground, so that hopefully we can land like this, okay, in a bit of a, not a good plank, okay? You get a little bit of an arch still through your back. So from here, roll down, squeeze, kick, push. Okay, so here I'm landing, my toes have hit the ground, my knees are off, my hands are high, and then I can settle down into my cobra before you go again. Let's look at that all in motion again. Cobra, lowering down with the bum squeezing immediately. Ready? Kick, push. Lower the hips and down. Full speed, we go. Okay. This is a little bit tricky, guys, so please make sure you try and work both top half and bottom half separately, particularly really working on that squeezing of the bum and your quads before you go linking them together. Now, the advanced version, okay? Please only try this if you've completely nailed the standard version and if you do have a little bit of back flexibility. So for this version, we start on our knees. And so the second half is all the same, but we're adding in this extra height dynamic. Okay, so from the knees, hands are by the chest. Because what we're going to do as we come down, we're going to find ourselves in this position. Okay, so from here, you want to push your hips forward and arch your back so you're trying to create that scoop. So like you're a rocking horse. Your body is the sled of the rocking horse. Okay, so from here, hips forward, arching back, and I'm trying to slowly roll through all the way from my knees to my hands before I join in with that second part of the trick. So from here, arching down, kick, push, and settle. Don't worry if you don't get as much height as what I do with this. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm quite familiar with it. But it's really about as you come down, so you're starting to get that momentum that it's going to lift your hips up. You need to kick those feet to the ceiling and push the ground away with the upper body of the body, so with your arms, rather. So again, from here, your body is a rocking horse. Hips forward, arch your back. Watch the ground so you know that your hands can catch you. Make sure your hands are in front of you. They're out here, you're gonna face plant, okay? So they have to be in front of you, little T-Rex arms, all right? Here, and down. Kick, push, and down again, okay? All right, I'm gonna do it one more time slowly and one more time at full speed. Okay, arch, kick, push, straight, and lower down. Okay, now full speed. Okay, like I said, that version, advanced. If you aren't quite comfortable with the standard version first, please stick with that for the time being. Okay guys, please don't forget to tag the studio and myself in your videos so that we can see all your wonderful attempts. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Please hashtag APFU exotic, and most importantly, have fun.